Imagine a little toy rover that suddenly zooms to life just from the loud clap of your hands. How did it know to move? It doesn't have ears, and nobody pushed a button on a remote control. So how exactly did it hear that sound? Think about your own body. When someone tosses you a ball, your eyes see it, your brain processes that information, and then it tells your arm muscles to reach out and catch it. You are a biological machine that reacts to the world. With the Electron Technology Blocks Kit, you get to act as an inventor and give your own toys that exact same ability to react. Looking at this accessory list, you can see all the different pieces inside the box. You'll find power modules, motors, speakers, and lights, and each one acts like a different part of the body. By snapping these specific blocks together, you give your toy a heart, muscles, and senses, so it can actually interact with the room you're sitting in. Every machine needs a starting point. Let's look at this red block. This is the power module, the heart of your robot. Without it, nothing can move or make a sound. As we can see in these diagrams, the power module gets its energy from AA batteries. Those batteries hold an invisible energy called electricity, and the red block's job is to pump that energy out. But energy needs somewhere to go. That's where the purple and orange blocks come in, like the motor and the speaker. These are the muscles and the voice of your machine, the parts that actually do the physical work. To get the energy from the heart to the muscles, we use wires. These wires act exactly like the nerves in your body, creating a path for the electricity to travel along. There is one very important rule to follow. Look at this diagram with the green check mark. It shows that you have to connect the positive side of the power block to the positive side of the muscle, and negative to negative. Now look at the diagram right next to it with the red X. If you cross those wires backwards, positive to negative, the electricity gets confused. It won't flow properly, and your machine won't be able to move. When you successfully connect the heart to a muscle using the right path, you've created a complete, unbroken loop for the power to flow. In electronics, that loop is called a simple circuit. A simple circuit is great, but there is a catch. Once you turn it on, it runs constantly until you unplug it. How do we make the machine smart enough to sleep and wake up exactly when we want it to? This is where the blue blocks come in. These are the input modules, like the light sensor and the microphone. These act as the eyes and ears of your toy. Let's build a machine that can actually see. We are building a small desk fan that stays completely still until a beam of light hits it. Take a look at this wiring diagram from the manual. Notice how we route our wire from the red power source through the blue light sensor and finally into the fan module. Even though everything is connected, the fan isn't spinning yet. That blue sensor is acting like an invisible gate. Right now, it's holding all that electricity back, stopping it from reaching the motor. But the moment you shine a flashlight onto that blue sensor, the eye detects the light. The invisible gate swings wide open, the electricity rushes through the rest of the wires, and the fan instantly spins to life. By dropping one of these blue sensor blocks right into the middle of your circuit, you transform a basic toy into a machine that can observe changes in the room and decide when to turn itself on. That sequence of power to sensor to motor is the foundation, and those exact same rules apply, whether building a tiny desk fan or a massive towering robot. As you can see on this project directory page, there are dozens of different machines you can create by rearranging these same pieces. Check out the final assembly steps for this magic windmill. It might look complicated, but it's really just the same basic skeleton. You are simply connecting more pieces and adding more muscles to the exact same power heart. Look at this lineup. Once you understand how to route that invisible energy, you can engineer anything from a drumming robot that keeps a beat to a lunar rover ready to explore the living room. When you combine the heart for power, the senses for input, and the muscles for output, you create a machine that actually reacts to the world around it. Now it's your turn. Open up your kit, pick out a sensor, and see what kind of super-powered creation you can invent today. With these technology blocks, you're doing the work of a real engineer. You're learning exactly how to make the inanimate come alive.